Welcome to the tremendous effects of this month. Hello, my nice-hearted listener, and welcome to our special astrology analysis of the March 2026 map. We are focusing exclusively on the hardworking, solid mountain goats of the zodiac today, Capricorn.
Hello, my dears. Oh, it's such a joy to be here to break all of this down for you today.
It really is. And our mission today is to sort of extract the most important concrete takeaways from all this celestial noise so you can navigate the weeks ahead with total confidence.
Yes, and trust me, my nasty birds, the sky is serving up some absolute magic for you this month. We are talking about decade-defining shifts. And I say nasty birds with the utmost affection, you know I do, because we know you Capricorns can get a little grumpy when you are focused on your goals.
Oh, they absolutely are. You
Girl.
just know our Capricorn listeners are sitting there, probably already tapping their watches, completely impatient for the good news.
Right, they've got their planners open, the color-coded pens are out.
Oh, yeah, waiting for us to tell them exactly when the luck is hitting so they can schedule it right into their calendar.
They want the data, and they want it now. I mean, they are the ultimate strategists of the zodiac, after all.
Absolutely. You know Capricorns are impatient, so I'm getting straight to the point. We are looking at massive celestial events for you this month.
Really mess.
We're talking about incredibly favorable resolutions to old headaches, unpredictable luck in your communication. We have a rather fiery warning about the family group chat and your wallet. And
the big one.
yes, quite possibly the most important romantic and partnership transit of the entire decade.
It really is a blockbuster month. If you have been putting in the grueling work, which, let's be honest, you are a Capricorn, so of course you have been carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, this is the month where the universe actually starts writing the checks.
Finally.
Right.
Yeah.
The energy is shifting from building the foundation to actually moving into the mansion, so to speak.
Okay, let's unpack this right now. When we look at the sky energies, the month kicks off with a massive bang. I'm looking right at the March 3rd lunar eclipse in the sign of Virgo. Now, eclipses always sound a little intimidating, don't they?
They do, because historically they were seen as these unpredictable omens. But mechanically speaking, eclipses are just the universe's way of slamming one door shut so a much better one can open.
Exactly.
It's a massive culmination point. What's fascinating here is that this specific eclipse lights up your worldly sector.
Let's break that down for our listener who might not have a degree in ancient astrology. When we say the worldly sector, we're talking about the ninth house of the zodiac wheel, correct?
Exactly right. The ninth house governs higher learning, long-distance travel, immigration, publishing, and formal legal matters.
All the heavy stuff.
Yeah, the big worldly systems. And because Virgo is an earth sign, just like you, this energy feels very grounded and productive for a Capricorn. But what makes this specific eclipse so stunning for you is that it is speaking in beautiful, perfect harmony with Jupiter.
The planet of luck.
Exactly, the planet of luck and expansion.
Isn't it great? But I have to ask, how does that harmony actually play out in the real world for our hardworking mountain goat?
It truly is great. Because of that harmonious connection with Jupiter, this eclipse brings incredibly fortunate conclusions. You are getting a resolution to something that has been dragging on, and it is overwhelmingly likely to be in your favor.
I can't believe it. So let's say our listener has been waiting for a ruling on a legal case that has just been stuck in bureaucratic limbo forever.
Yes, exactly that kind of thing.
Or maybe they've been fighting with a complicated visa application or grinding through the final agonizing chapters of a master's thesis. This eclipse essentially steps in and says, done. You win. Next chapter.
Precisely. Capricorns can finally close these exhausting legal or educational chapters with a ruling in their favor. It is the period placed at the end of a very long, very tiring sentence. You just don't have to push the boulder up the hill anymore.
Oh, what a relief for them.
But if we connect this to the bigger picture, this eclipse isn't just about external paperwork or travel. Virgo is a sign of deep, meticulous analysis, and eclipses have a way of revealing the hidden psychological things we carry around. I want to warmly advise you to use this potent energy to release any useless, deceitful thinking.
Wait, what do you mean by deceitful thinking? Like lying to ourselves?
Exactly that. We all have those internal narratives where we play the victim or where we let misunderstandings fester. Capricorns are brilliant, but because you take responsibility for everything, you can sometimes fall into the trap of thinking, I'm the only one who does anything right and everyone else is just making my life harder.
Oh, the grudges.
Yeah.
A Capricorn can hold a grudge like it's a precious antique family heirloom.
They really can.
They will polish that grudge and put it on a shelf to look at every single day.
They absolutely do, especially concerning siblings, cousins, or people in your immediate environment. This is the moment to let go of any emotional manipulation, either from them or from yourself. Stop overanalyzing the past. Clear that brilliant mind of yours, my honeys.
Yes, let it go. Because once you clear out that mental clutter, you are making room for what happens next. And oh my God, can you look at the chances of the Capricorn this month? It will make you smile.
I am smiling just looking at the charts. This next transit is breathtaking.
Hmm.
On March 10th, Jupiter, which, as we mentioned, is the planet of luck, expansion, and absolute fairy godfather blessings, is going direct.
Such a big deal.
Huge. It has been retrograde, meaning it was appearing to move backward and its luck was a bit stalled out. But now it is waking up, and it's doing this in the sign of Cancer.
Here's where it gets really interesting, because for a Capricorn, Cancer is your direct opposite sign. It sits exactly across from you on the zodiac wheel, which makes it your sector of one-on-one relationships.
Exactly. It's your seventh house of partnerships.
Okay.
And Jupiter is at the absolute height of its power here. In traditional astrology, there is a concept called exaltation. It basically means a planet is treated like an honored guest of royalty in a specific sign. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. It loves being there. And because it's standing still in the sky to turn direct, its energy is drilling down like a laser beam of pure abundance right into your partnership sector.
Oh, wow.
This is a monumental time for one-on-one alliances.
I can't believe it. But wait, let's dig into the psychology of this for a second. Cancer is a water sign. It's highly emotional, intuitive, nurturing. Capricorns are notoriously pragmatic, logical, and sometimes a little emotionally guarded.
True.
How does a pragmatic Capricorn actually navigate all that emotional Jupiter energy in a business partnership or a romantic relationship?
That is the brilliant part of this transit. It's about balancing the scales. The universe is bringing you people who have the emotional intelligence and the nurturing vision that you might sometimes lack when you are just too busy looking at the bottom line.
That makes perfect sense.
If you are in business, this is the golden ticket for joint professional prosperity. If you have been looking for the right business partner, the right agent, the right collaborator, someone who can match your ambition but bring in their own magic and warmth, this is when they arrive.
So it's not just about finding someone who works as hard as you do, but someone who complements your skill set perfectly.
Yes, and they don't just arrive, they bring incredible luck with them. It is a shared prosperity, you grow together. But let's talk about the romance, because this is where it truly sparkles.
Yes, for my single Capricorns, I am telling you, get out of the house.
Yeah.
Do not just sit at your desk staring at spreadsheets and expecting your soulmate to fall through the ceiling.
We won't.
No, they won't. The universe is providing endless, beautiful pathways for love to find you right now. But you have to be visible. Say yes to the coffee date. Say yes to the networking event. Love is quite literally looking for you.
It really is, and it's looking for you with long-term intentions. Jupiter doesn't do fleeting flings. It wants to build something meaningful. And for our Capricorns who are already in couples, this Jupiter direct brings immense healing, profound hope, and deep bonding.
That is so lovely.
It is. If things have been tense because you've been working too much, this is the cosmic soothing balm. If things are already great, this is when you look at each other and say, let's build an empire together.
Isn't it great?
It's phenomenal. I would go so far as to say this is perhaps the most important moment of the entire year or even the entire decade for your love and partnership life.
Wow. A decade-defining moment for love. I mean, my dear listener, you have to soak that up. You are the architect of the zodiac, and right now, the universe is handing you the perfect co-architect. So lean into that emotional water sign energy and let somebody else help you read the blueprints for once.
But, as always with astrology, there is a balance to be struck. While the partnership sector is glowing with luck and ease, we do need to shift our focus to the home front, because the energy there is a little more complicated and requires some of that famous mountain goat patience.
Okay, let's unpack this. What is happening in the living room?
Well, you have Saturn, which is your ruling planet, and Neptune, both sitting in the sign of Aries. Now, for you, Aries rules the very foundation of your chart, your fourth house.
Right.
That covers your home, your family of origin, your physical living space, and your deep emotional roots.
And having Saturn and Neptune there together sounds like a major clash of archetypes.
It is the ultimate clash. Think about it. Saturn is the planet of physical boundaries, structure, and reality. It's the planet that makes a Capricorn feel safe. Neptune, on the other hand, is the planet of fog, idealism, spirituality, and dissolving boundaries.
Oh boy.
Putting them together is essentially asking the zodiac's ultimate architect to try building a house on water.
Oh no. Capricorns love to organize and control everything. You love a schedule, you love a plan, you love knowing exactly who is doing the dishes, when they are doing them, and what brand of soap they are using.
Exactly.
But this month, with Neptune's fog and Aries' impulsive fire, you are being invited on an unpredictable adventure at home without a specific goal. Let go of the reins just a little bit, my dear.
It's going to be a challenge for you, no doubt. The
Yeah.
people you live with, whether that's your spouse, your kids, or your roommates, are going to propose ideas that seem vague or overly idealistic to you. Because Aries is the sign of the independent warrior. They want independence.
Yeah, they want to push back.
They want to try new things and break out of the routines you've set up. And your first instinct is going to be to manage them, to put a lid on it and say, no, this is how we do things.
Don't do it.
Right. This raises an important question. Why do you feel the need to control the outcomes so tightly? This transit is part of a long 14-year spiritual journey you are on regarding your home and your emotional foundations. You are learning that a home is not a corporation to be managed, it's a living ecosystem.
That's a beautiful way to put it.
But I also need to bring in a crucial piece of wisdom from the charts here, a bit of a warning. With all this fierce independence and planetary friction in the home sector, family fights or old, buried issues might suddenly come to the forefront right now.
And when family stress hits, what do we sometimes do? We reach for the credit card. Listen to me. You must avoid extreme spending and impulsive buying to cope with family stress. Keep that famous Capricorn discipline tight, my nasty birds, or you'll have terrible buyer's remorse. Don't blurt things out in anger.
That is such excellent practical advice. When Mars and Mercury get involved in the sky later this month, the temptation to use cutting words or to make a rash financial decision just to prove a point will be very high. If a family member irritates you by demanding independence, do not go buy a luxury watch or a completely new living room set just to soothe your ego or assert your dominance.
You'll just be paying off that anger for months.
You will regret it when the credit card bill arrives. Step back, breathe, and let them have their independence.
Absolutely. Just put the wallet down and walk away from the group chat. Do not send that long, perfectly punctuated paragraph telling your cousins exactly why they are wrong, because you are going to need your brilliant communication skills for something much, much better later in the month.
Yes, according to this month's sky indicators, the back half of March is where your words become literal gold. We are looking at a brilliant new moon in the sign of Pisces taking place on the 18th or 19th, depending on your time zone, paired perfectly with Mercury going direct on the 20th.
And Pisces rules your third house, the communicative sector. This covers siblings, cousins, neighbors, and all forms of writing, speaking, teaching, and even your presence on social media.
Exactly. And what's fascinating here is that this new moon is speaking in perfect harmony with Uranus. Now, for our listeners, Uranus is the planet of the unexpected, the awakener, the lightning bolt. It operates like a sudden flash of genius.
The ultimate wild card.
It is. This means surprise-a-minute luck. You could receive delightful, completely unexpected news from a sibling, a cousin, or even a neighbor that shifts your perspective.
Isn't it great? This is a golden period for expressing yourself. If you are a teacher, a writer, someone launching a brand, or even just someone who wants to share a deeply felt message online, this is the time. If you post something from the heart, it has the cosmic backing to reach a massive audience.
It really does.
So it's essentially like the universe is handing you a viral algorithm on a silver platter, but you still have to be the one to press publish. You could go completely viral, my dear listener.
The potential for reaching people is enormous. Because Pisces is a water sign, your communication right now shouldn't be dry and strictly factual. It needs to have empathy and imagination. That is what will resonate with people. But it's not just a fleeting viral moment. If we connect this to the bigger picture, Mercury is moving forward directly over the North Node of Destiny.
Okay, let's explain the North Node for a second. That's a point in the sky that represents our karmic path forward, right? Where we are supposed to be growing.
Perfectly said. It's the compass needle pointing toward your ultimate growth. So having the planet of communication cross over the compass needle of destiny means this isn't just a lucky tweet or a good conversation. This is the exact moment to plant the seeds for a new creative plan, a new way of communicating that will beautifully bear fruit over a 36-month cycle.
Wow. 3 years of growth from what you say, write, or launch right now. That is a massive return on investment, which every Capricorn loves to hear.
Yes. So do not waste this precious communicative energy on petty arguments at home. Channel it entirely into your creative projects, your business communications, or sharing your hard-earned expertise with the world. The world is incredibly hungry for your grounded, disciplined wisdom, especially when you deliver it with that unexpected flash of Uranus brilliance and Pisces empathy.
So my nice-hearted listener, what are you going to say to the world? What book are you finally going to outline? What presentation are you going to deliver? The sky is literally handing you a megaphone right now, and the battery is fully charged.
It truly is a month of massive transitions. Closing the old, heavy doors of legal or academic struggles with that Virgo eclipse, opening the grand golden gates of partnership with Jupiter in Cancer, navigating the unpredictable watery foundations of home life, and finally, finding your ultimate powerful voice with the Pisces new moon.
It is breathtaking. It's like you're shedding an old skin and stepping into a completely upgraded version of your life. But before we leave you to conquer the world, Mannies, we want to leave you with a little something to chew on.
Yes. As you step into this massive, decade-defining cycle of partnership and lucky communication, I want you to ask yourself a very deep question. Are you holding on to an old, exhausted version of your ambitions just because it feels safe and familiar, or are you finally ready to let someone else share the heavy load with you at the summit?
Absolutely. Next month, your Capricorn is waiting for big surprises. In order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say? And if you liked our horoscope interpretation of this month, don't forget to like it. Don't be shy to share your comment with us. Come on, blend discipline with joy. Bye, my honeys.